Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. From the banks of Lake Erie, welcome to Cleveland Browns Stadium. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth. We're here for a preseason matchup between the Browns and the Steelers. What's the key to this game, Chris?
I'm really curious to see how Jake Delhomme approaches this game. He's had a few rough patches in his career of late, due in large part to some injuries. And if he's going to excel, it's going to be because of his athleticism, because of his mind, because of his decision-making as much as his arm. So he needs to make some really good, careful decisions out there and keep those interceptions to a minimum. On the other hand, Ben Roethlisberger, so athletic, the ability to create is really his forte. Gus, we've talked about it enough. Let's get it on the tee and get it on.
You're right, Chris. Two talented quarterbacks ready to do battle. And with that, we'll send it down to the field. The Steelers will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. They hand it off. He's brought down at the 35.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Looks to throw it. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Second down now following the incomplete pass. It's now second down, 10 yards to go. They're on their own 35. Flips out short. He's dropped down at the 40.
Screen passes like that are real confidence builders for the quarterback. They get a completion, a nice little gain, and they know they're not going to get hit.
He gets off the throw. T.J. Ward was there to bring him down.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Complete. Nice catch. Short gain on that completion. So that will make it second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. Antoine Randall was the intended receiver on the play. Third down and 10 coming up here. So the ball on the 45. Gets it away. The stop was made by DeQuell Jackson.
The Steelers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
It's 1st and 10. The pigskin is on the 23-yard line. Up the middle. He's tackled at the 19. He lets it go. Touchdown, Steelers. The Steelers get on the board first.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Jeff Reed tacks on the extra point. Pittsburgh up 7 points. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. Pittsburgh will be kicking off. Harrison is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Camps under it. He will start from his own 5.
Let's see what they do with the play calling here. The last thing you can afford to have happen right now after that big drive is to go 3 and out. Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Cribbs on the handoff.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Pass is short right side. Lawrence Vickers was the intended receiver. It's 4th down. The Browns ready to punt this one away. Logan will take off at the 31.
The Steelers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels. You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Delayed handoff.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Checks down to the short pass. Joe Hayden was there for the stop.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
It's the tailback.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
They line it up at the 41. Short throw to the right. Hit and drop behind the line. The offense facing another third down here. Hit as he throws. It's picked. Running down the sideline. And he's gone.
Good looking play that time by a very athletic defensive end.
The PAT is up and good. Cleveland looks ready to kick it away. Logan is back to receive the kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. He's hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 33. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. Picks up 6 yards. Second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Here's the give. Jonathan Dwyer got free and picked up a first down after a nice 6-yard pickup. First down and 10. They hand it off. He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line. Gets about 4 on the play. That brings up second down. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Flips it out short to his left. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Opts for a short throw. He's brought down at the 25.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
They line up at the 25. Handoff to the right. That's a gain of 2. And that'll bring up second down. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That brings up another third down attempt. Has a man short to his left. He's tackled at the 12.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Love it.
Here's the pass. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the wideout has his second touchdown reception. And we're only in the first half, Chris.
And his hands are so strong that he really doesn't have to worry so much about catching the ball. You can see as soon as he catches the ball, he has his eyes on the pylons, and he's going in for the score.
And he adds the point after. Pittsburgh is up 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Gives it up the gut. Harrison gains about a yard on the play. It's second down and 9 to go, with the ball on the 28-yard line. They'll give it off here. 3 yards there.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Up the middle.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Logan awaiting the return. Logan takes it at the 25. The Steelers ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. He fumbles it. Bowens recovers the loose ball.
And for a ball carrier, the #1 fastest way to land on the bench is to cough one up like that. That is just not good. I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
A touchdown away from a tie. Rolls to his right. He's got it! Touchdown! The Browns had excellent field position to start this drive. They didn't disappoint, going 30 yards in 3 plays. And this for the tie. Dawson tacks on the extra point. Dawson gets ready to kick it away. Flag on the play, first of the game.
Holding by the receiving team. First down.
The Steelers will set up shop at the 21. Oh, he's off. He makes his way to about the 32. He rolls out to the right. It's complete. Clutch reception.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Brought down behind the line.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
He's searching for a receiver. Hines Ward with his 4th catch of the game. He did not make it. So, it's 4th down. The Steelers ready to punt this one away. He'll take off from his 18. The Browns got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. He passes it. Complete. Nice catch.
He's got a lot of confidence in his receivers, so even if they're well covered, he's going to try and get that ball in there.
Here's the give. He's dropped down at the 45. Harrison gets 3 yards on the play. From their own 45-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to go in the half. Gets rid of it as he's hit.
Holding.
Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Repeat, 2nd down.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Sloppy play right there. The one thing you learn as an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by. Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Passes it short. He's brought down at the 37. 2-yard pickup. The Browns line up to punt. Logan is back deep to receive. Logan will take it at the 21. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own. Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
He's got room. Antoine Randall makes his first catch of the game. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. He throws short. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain with the pass.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Pass is short right side.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Gets the pass off. And the tackle was made by Sheldon Brown.
Ben Roethlisberger just looks like an NFL quarterback, doesn't he? He's tall, he's well-built, he's athletic, he buys time with his feet, and it's probably what most people don't talk about with Roethlisberger, his ability to make that first pass rusher miss and still get off the big plays. He is a tremendous talent.
And the point after is good. Pittsburgh is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. They want to avoid a run back, so they'll squib kick it. Hold on, there is a flag down. In heavy traffic. I'm guessing he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. He goes down. Sack. Cleveland will get the ball to begin the second half. He'll take it from the 2. Gets it to the 21. The Browns will start this drive at the 21. Looks left. Here's a short pass.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
Flips it out short. He's brought down at the 37. They line up at the 37. Looking for a man. He's wrestled down at the 45.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. Harrison gets a nice gain of about 5 yards. First down. Cleveland is in the Wildcat formation. They'll run the option. They tackle him for a loss.
The Browns continue to get beat off the ball. Their linemen look tired. They're physically outmatched, and it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
Short throw to the right. Gay. Picked. There he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So after the pick, the offense puts up points on this possession. Point after is good. Lawson from the 3-yard line. He makes it to the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 23-yard line. They give it off here.
The Browns have to be frustrated with their lack of running success in this game. I mean, how many times can you get beat like that and still keep trying to hand the football off?
Here's the throw. Breaks the tackle for more yardage.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Surveys the field. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Gives it up the gut. He makes his way to about the 45. First down, 10 to go. So the ball on the 45. Delhomme will hand it off. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Second down, 4 yards to go. Davis on the run. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Davis picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That will give them the first. Davis takes a handoff. He's dropped for a loss.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Delhomme hands it off. He's wrestled down at the 22. Picks up 10 on the run. That brings up third down. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Delhomme with the pitch. And he's tackled at the 14.
Yeah, they did a really nice job sealing off the corner there, and good vision that time by the back. A lot of patience, took his time, found the hole, picked up a nice gain.
Jennings gets a call.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Gives it right side. A pickup of 5. And now it's third down. $11 yards out. A lot of movement down there on the offensive line.
Offense. Still third down.
And we'll replay third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
Touchdown, Browns.
Jake Delhomme really delivered the goods that time. Wow, he made the perfect choice, and now they're celebrating 6 points.
Dawson adds the extra point. Dawson will send this one deep. Logan takes it from the 10. Returns it to about the 32. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Too close to call. Here comes the chain game. He got it. That's a first down.
The NFL has become such a passing league. I think that run almost caught him off guard a little bit. Nicely done.
First down and 10. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit. So at the end of 3, the score, 28-21. The Steelers have a 1-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. Up the middle.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Run, right side.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Let's have some fun. Let's get something going now.
Starting back at his own 15.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Cleveland breaks out their Wildcat offense. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Second down and very short yardage here. The pass is away. He's hit, but he's still on his feet.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. Little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Harrison on the inside handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 5-yard gain. That brings up second down. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Delhomme gives it left. He's still moving forward. Montario Hardesty rolled through the defense for 7 yards and a first down. Gives it off. He makes it out to maybe the 10-yard line. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. Drop behind the line.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
So they are now on the 11. He throws downfield. Fox with the interception. And that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
They go from their own 26-yard line. Just gets it away. Psycho Ward was his intended target.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Has a man short to his left. And he's tackled at the 30. That's his fourth catch. Third down, 6 yards to the first. Dumps it short. He's tackled at the 33. Antoine Randall makes his third grab. 4th down. The Steelers lining up to punt. Cribbs fields it at the 22. He makes it out to the 36.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up or he's going to take one in for 6. Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Short pass to his left. Allen made solid contact and popped the ball out of there.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Delhomme gives it up the middle. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
Rolling out to his right.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
The Browns are lining up to punt it away. It bounces out of bounds to the 17. And they come back onto the field, still up a score.
Well, it's definitely late in the game, but I still expect them to come out and try and move the football down the field. I always thought as an offensive player, it's much easier to seal the deal on the offensive side than to have to be on the sideline and watch your defense.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Inside handoff. He's wrestled down at the 23-yard line. Third down and 4 yards. Ball on their own 23. They go with the run. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. They signal 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense.
Fourth down. The Steelers line up to punt. He'll be stopped at around the 46-yard line. And they got him.
Good coverage and good push by the Steelers.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. James Harrison with the coverage on the play. Third and long for the offense, looking for a first down. That would keep this comeback attempt alive. He's dropped, and that's a huge sack. They go with the no huddle. Still looking for an open man. The defender bats it away.
Big-time play by the defense. Let's see if it gives them a little added boost here the rest of the way.
Goes to one knee again. Second down now, 12 to go. He takes a knee. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. Again, goes to one knee. So, it's fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. That'll do it from Cleveland. We have highlights next, so stay there. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.